So we just learned that Moody's has downgraded US Treasury's AAA rating. So what does this mean in the big picture? Well, imagine if you had a perfect 840 credit score and you learned overnight that your rating dropped to 725 or 700. That would still be a decent credit score, but might the lenders view you as a higher credit risk going forward? Maybe lenders would charge you more for loans that you needed, like mortgages or auto loans. Or maybe they would view you as too great a risk altogether and decide not to loan at all. What makes this a monumental problem for the US is the massive 36 trillion in debt we've managed to rack up over the past many decades. Now, there's plenty of blame for that to go around on both sides of the political aisle, no doubt. But the thing that's panicked these rating agencies here lately is some of the new budget bill proposed by the president and Congress. When Republicans proposed their very large tax cut in 2017, they got many Democrats to go along because they said, hey, at the end of 2025, we're going to sunset that and let tax rates rise, mainly on the wealthy. But now that we're here and no one wants to pay more in taxes, they're looking at extending those tax cuts. Now, we can argue back and forth all day long whether or not tax cuts can help spur the economy. In some cases, they probably can. But what we can't ignore is the ballooning deficits and national debt that do coincide, again, with this massive tax cut that we've had for a while. These credit downgrades are likely to really spike borrowing costs for the US as well. Interest rates that treasuries have to offer to induce buyers to continue to finance our debt and our spending are likely to spike, continue to increase, and that puts even more pressure. So it can be a self-fulfilling spiral if we're not careful. What do you think? Should we let these tax cuts expire, or should we extend them and take our chances and see what happens with the national debt and ballooning deficits? To learn more, click the link in our bio.